Hi guys, and welcome back. I had some problems with my internet, so this class is going to be a little bit shorter than other classes. Today we're only going to focus on page 87. Okay, so let's go to listening. Here on listening it says put events A through G in the order you think they will happen. Then watch or listen to part 2 and check. Okay, I'm going to play the video with the script.
Oh, hello, Max. Take a look at this house. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, nice.
Look, it's dead cool. This website allows you to take a virtual tour around the house.
Right. But surely that price is way out of your league.
Yeah, but I thought for you.
Me? Why?
Well, you need somewhere to live.
Why don't you just come out with it? You're throwing me out.
No, of course not. Look, there's no need to get so worked up about it.
Why is everyone trying to organise my life for me today? First Sarah, now you.
Max.
Why doesn't everyone just get off my back?
Look, calm down, Max. I'm sorry. That wasn't very tactful of me, was it? But, you do need a place of your own. We both do, to be honest.
You're right. As always.
Max.
I'm sorry I overreacted. I don't know what came over me. I've just been really stressed recently. But I had no right to take it out on you like that.
It's okay. We all lose it from time to time.
Me more than most.
What were you saying about Sarah?
Apparently, she and Alex have been discussing my next book. Alex has got a brilliant idea, I'm told.
Oh, I see. And what's that?
Well, that I should write a prequel.
Not a bad idea.
Do you honestly think that idea hasn't crossed my mind?
Oh, Max, don't get all angry again, please.
Well, for goodness sake. I'm fed up of being completely misunderstood all the time.
Well, if you've had that idea, why haven't you done anything about it?
Well, you wouldn't understand.
Try me. This is just typical you. Constantly whining about how nobody understands you, but given half the chance, you can't be bothered to explain what's going on in that big head of yours.
Emma? All right, then. Fine. I'll tell you. I'm scared that I'll ruin Solar Wind by writing something rubbish that everyone hates.
What?
I'm scared, Em.
Do you remember that time you wrote that short story for the school newspaper?
Not really.
Oh, come on, you do so. What was it called?
Solar Breeze.
It wasn't, was it? Anyway, you write that story, the whole school loves it. Mum and Dad are beside themselves with pride, as are you. And Miss Hall suggests you entered the National Short Story Competition. Do you remember?
Yes.
And what a hoo-ha that was. You were entering the competition, you weren't entering the competition, you were, you weren't. Mum, Dad and I had to endure listening to at least 30 versions of it, sometimes even in the middle of the night. We all went without sleep for about 3 weeks.
Emma, look, I know where you're going with this, okay?
Good. And in the end, you won first prize. And I was so proud of you, Max.
You were?
Yeah. Because the thing about my big brother is he always pulls it off. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
And tell me, how did you leave it with Sarah?
Sarah? I guess I overreacted there too, if I'm honest. Well, I had a bit of a go at her, actually. Stormed off. I know what you're thinking. Right again. I'd better ring and apologise.
Yeah, I think you better do that, Max.
Okay guys, after watching the video and reading the script, you can check. These should be your answers. Okay, on letter B says, watch or listen to part 2 again. Do Emma and Max agree that Max should move out? Alex's idea is good, or Max should apologize to Sarah? You can go back and watch the video and check that these are your answers. On letter C, language in context, challenging. Paraphrase the 2 sentences Max says below. Look at the audio script on page 184 if necessary. You need to write the same sentences but in a different way. You could either do them like this or you can do it in another way. On letter D, what do you think of how Emma dealt with Max's angry outburst and fears? Okay, according to the video, what do you think? This is a suggested answer, but you might have a different one, so just check them. How do you think Max feels at the end of his conversation with Emma? Answer this question too. Okay, now we're going to go all the way up to useful language, apologizing and admitting fault. Look at picture H. Which part of the phrase is apologetic and which part admits fault? I do apologize, it was my fault entirely. Okay, so looking at the picture and the scenario right away, you could see apologetic is I do apologize, admits fault, it was my fault entirely. It's not only about saying sorry, but admitting your fault. Now, on letter B says, complete the expressions from below with the words in the box. Listen and check. We got the word line, that means línea, tactful, that means contacto, o sea, de tener tacto con una situación. Guess means adivinar. Inexcusable, que no hay excusa. Came, que vino. And right, correcto. Okay, so listen.
Track 3.42. 1.
It was inexcusable of me.
2.
I was out of line. I was out of order.
3.
I'm sorry, that wasn't very tactful of me.
4.
I don't know what came over me.
5.
I had no right to take it out on you.
6.
I guess I overreacted.
Okay, now that you listened, you can check if you answered the exercise correctly. Now on letter C, which expressions in 4B could you use if? Okay, you're going to choose which expressions according to these sentences, according to these situations, which one would you choose? Now try to match your answers with these suggested answers, okay? But again, you may use some that are different. Now, it says on letter D, work in pairs, plan the telephone conversation between Max and Sarah. Use language from 4B, role play your conversation for the class. Okay, in this case, you could just imagine that you're talking to Max while he's doing his outburst. You can only do like 2 or 3 sentences in a dialogue, and that's all you need to add on letter D. Okay, guys, this is today's lesson. See you soon.